What's happening, guys? Thank you for tuning in. This is episode 6, entitled Content of Their Character, Part Deuce. Alright? So, what we're getting into is a discussion on judging people for the content of their character as opposed to judging people for superficial reasons, okay? There's a time and a place for analyzing and judging people's clothing, attractiveness level, etc. And we might touch on that in another video. But this video is all about the aforementioned, okay? Analyze somebody's content of their character. What kind of behavior are they demonstrating? Alright? Is it good? Okay? Does it seem positive in its nature? How is it being received? Alright? Is it negative? That's a possibility too. We all pretty much kind of understand right from wrong. And we're really quick to accurately perceive how something is. Sometimes there's some misjudgment there, especially if, you're not observing, you're just like reading a text or something based on the words of an individual. Well, there's a lot of things that are missed in that are lost in translation, such as tone, pitch, etc. But when we are faced with somebody, like face to face, and we actually have an interaction with them, we have conversation, we can observe their behaviors, we know what they're all about just by observing them, okay? And the longer that we're around those individuals, well, then a pattern develops, all right? We kind of get more of a sense on who they are. So I want you guys to focus on people's character content, okay? Analyze the actions that they take, okay? Analyze the things that they say, all right? And then you got to determine, hey, is this an individual that I want within my life? Either as a friend, either as, a networking individual / opportunity, or, maybe a romantic interest, okay? I think a lot of people rush into romantic relationships with people without actually getting a sense of who the person is. Don't be fooled, okay? Truly, you guys need to get to know somebody, all right? Because we all want to be happy in our relationships, whether those are personal friendships or whether or not they're, professional relationships in a business setting, or whether or not they're romantic, of a romantic nature, okay? We want positive experiences, but as we know, life's a gamble, okay? People hide who they actually are, okay? People put up, barriers over their personal life. A lot of people don't like to reveal who they actually are and the experiences that they've had, growing up or just, throughout life. Maybe something traumatic happened. Maybe they actually have some weird tendencies, or they feel subconscious at them. Or maybe, they're actually, red flags of a criminal nature. What have you, all right? The fact is that people do not always show you who they are. So you got to look at what kind of behaviors they're displaying, all right? How do they interact with people? How do they conduct their own self, all right? What are they all about? And that might take some open-ended questions. That might take, just flat out directly asking, but it always boils down to observing the individual, okay? That's my best advice. I just really want us to stop judging people based on the color of their skin or how we were raised. Some people were raised with bigoted views, with biased views. Some people have been raised to hate other individuals for the concepts I mentioned, okay, based on the color of their skin, all right? And so these individuals are fed that propaganda. Basically, they're fed that knowledge as they're, growing up, as they're getting older, and then they grow up, and the whole time they don't engage with somebody else just because they were raised not to. All right, I'm telling you right now, culture is not always your friend. Don't be afraid to step outside the box. Don't be afraid to be the person that introduces himself at parties, throughout college courses, at the workplace, walking in your day-to-day. You have everything to gain, you have nothing to lose. You might make a friend, you might make a networking opportunity, you might meet a potential romantic interest. Who knows? Just talk to people, okay? Especially now, since as technology grows, I feel like we tend to, be more shut in. These phones, these tablets, these electronic devices that we have, they're so beneficial for us. We literally have everything in the palm of our hand, so to speak. But at the same time, as we become dependent to those technologies, we lose our social interactions, okay? We tend to be, closed off to other people, and sometimes we don't want to actually engage in true, social interactions, all right? So don't be afraid to just step outside the box, introduce yourself, make a friend, try something new, but don't judge people on ancient concepts or, something that you know in your heart and in your mind that is completely superficial and wrong, all right? Stay true to yourself is what I'm saying, all right? Never forget that. Always, always, always try to better yourself, all right? And don't let other people's viewpoints persuade you or take you off your purpose, okay? Judge people by the content of their character. Get to know somebody. That's what this whole video was about. Thank you guys for just taking the time to listen to me. This is a subject matter that is really close to my heart, and I think that, with the times that we're living in here in the year 2019, I think we really need to engage with people a little bit more. We really need to take some time to get to know somebody, because that's the only way that we stop all this, racial division. That's the only way that we stop just all these things from happening. We got to spread a little bit of cheer in the world. We got to, be merry. We got to make friends with people. We got to step outside the box. Thank you guys. All right. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. Please help share this video, because somebody really needs to hear this, and you know who they are. All right. Please share this positive message. Subscribe if you haven't already. All right. I'm going to keep putting out content as long as people keep responding to it. All right. I appreciate everybody's feedback. If you have something to help improve this channel, don't be afraid to reach out to me. All right. You can directly message me off of YouTube. You can hit me up on the Rising Up Facebook page. There's a variety of ways you can reach me. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. All right? Thank you, guys. Take care. Be good to each other.